Hello guys, it is Tuesday. Yesterday I had a doctor's appointment. I had an infusion yesterday, so I borderline slept the rest of the day. And then at night, my husband and I got back very late because, my grandpa, who's in the hospital, they wouldn't release him without there being a bed and a lift at the house. So tonight my grandma's getting the bed, but she had to move furniture around to put the bed where she wants it, and she had my husband and I and my mom, because I couldn't help because of the infusion. So I had my mom, she had my mom and my husband come over when we were done with our days, and we helped move furniture around. So hopefully we will get my grandpa home either tomorrow or Thursday. I have to make dog food this week. It's a very huge process. You will see. It's big. It's long. Today I shopped for it. I shopped for food for my household, and then I also shopped for the dog food ingredients. And what I need to do tonight is do some prep work, cut up some things. I cook the chicken and I shred it. So actually what I need to do, I've been taking a break on the couch. What I need to do is get up and start the chicken. I do it in crock pots with some water in it. And after they're cooked, I shred them by putting them in my stand mixer with the dough hook, I believe it is. Not the dough hook. Dough hook is the actual hook thing. The dough paddle? Anyway, and that's how I shred my chicken. It is so much easier. It's the easiest way that I have figured out how to shred chicken. So I'm going to go do that, cook the food, cook the chicken, and probably start the rest of the prep. I will show you because I don't think I will be able to crochet a lot this week because I'm cooking the dog food. However, as far as crochet goes, I do want to, I want to take out a few rows of my skirt. I just have a lot of the purple scrap, and I feel like the purple strip that I have right now is too much, because I want like a rainbow of colors. So I'm going to rip back a little bit of my skirt. But as far as what I want to get done this week, I want to finish the dragons, which I believe I told you about. However, we lost that those clips because they were filmed on my actual camera. So I want to finish the dragons. You'll see that later. And I would like to, I want to make cancer ribbons earrings. I have a really good pattern that I figured out while I was on vacation. So I want to make cancer ribbon earrings. I'm only going to stock breast cancer because that's like the most common. And there's 2 different designs of the breast cancer that I'm going to stock, but I would like to make 10 earrings, so 20 ribbons of each design. And I'd also like to do this week because I have a market on the 16th and it's like the 5th. So next week I will add the hardware and make them into like jewelry. But this week I would like to finish all the earrings that I'd like. Oh yes, I was like, wait, what else did I want to finish this week as far as crochet? I want to make 2 granny square cowls like I did on my other vacation. They're cotton granny square cowls because on the 12th, the crafting group that I go to is having a tie-dye party, and I want to tie-dye the 2 cowls and the white market bags that I have, and possibly a skein of yarn or 2. But I think I don't think I'm going to finish all of it, and I might be very disappointed in how much I don't finish because I am making dog food and I never have time to crochet when I make dog food. But those are my goals. Those are what I want to do this week. Hello. It's 12:30. I have been up and busy since around 8:30. I knew I was going to wake up around 8:30, and I ended up needing to use the restroom around 7 o'clock. Maybe it was 7:30. Anyway, I came in here after I went to the bathroom, and I turned off the crock pots, and I turned on the oven because the last night before I went to bed, I put sweet potatoes in the oven. So turned off the crock pots. The crock pots were on low overnight. It really takes about 6 hours to cook the rice and quinoa. So they were on. They were turned on at midnight, so they had about 7 hours to cook. Usually it's okay, 7 to 8 hours, but turned off the crock pots, turned on the oven, went back to sleep. Woke up at 8:30 and started working. I peeled the sweet potatoes that I had cooked. I had my phone braced on one of the bags that I'm closing. So this is the last bag right now. I haven't brushed my hair today. I literally woke up and started working. I peeled the potatoes. I should have yesterday. I have my sister's dog, I have separate bags, and I should have wrote dinner on 30 and breakfast on 30, but I did those. I wrote the dinner, and then I have finished my mom's dog's bags and my sister's dog's bags. Let me give you a tour of my kitchen. Now, it is a very small kitchen, and the dog food process is big. It is big. And I have other stuff. I have bags over here that I haven't, I have bags down there from the vacations that we have taken that I haven't unpacked and stuff. So my kitchen's dirty, but it's cluttered, but it's not dirty. So don't judge me. Over here, we have a crock pot that has quinoa. The tuna, and this is my mixing bowl. I will mix up the ingredients in there and then scoop from there into the bags. I put them over there so I could have more table room, to dish out the sweet potatoes and close the bags. But usually those are at the table. What else? Oh, I have 30 eggs out for tomorrow. This stock pot has the carrots and celery in it. I do cook the carrots and celery. I don't cook the frozen vegetables, but I do cook those. There are still some sweet potatoes and some sweet potato there in the oven, because this is just my mom's dogs and my sister's dog. So I have my dog to do yet. So, and then we have over here, this is like my kitchen island. Even though it's just over there against the wall. That crock pot has the rice in it. Oh, and here's the other kind of tuna, and the chicken is over there. What I need to do right now is start another crock pot of rice, because I only have 4 cups of rice left in that crock pot. And I need to do JoJo's dinners. This is dinner. There is a different recipe for their breakfast. It has higher protein. So, this is pretty high protein, by the way, but their breakfasts have higher protein just because protein keeps you running. So, and especially Jazz, he likes to play a lot, so he needs his protein to keep playing. I love that dog. And then I will get situated and do the process all over again for JoJo's food. Okay, I am ready to start with my doggy's dinners. Here's what the table is looking like. I have my mix. She gets 1 cup and 2/3 of a cup in each bag. And I have 30 bags here. I gave you samples. I already gave you stuff. Here's some carrot. Now be quiet. Here's you. What was I saying before? I was rudely interrupted. I just gave her some tuna before I started this video. It's 1:35. I'm hoping that I can get the bags filled, or at least this container empty into the bags by around 2:30. It usually takes two containers. It usually takes 2 containers to fill all 30 bags. So we'll see how quickly my rice cooks. Okay, I am out. There's a little bit left in there, but it's not enough to fill one of my cups. I have, all these bags have a cup of food in them, and these 6 bags are completely full with their sweet potato. And the rice is not done. So I am about to sit down and crochet. Halfway through the day, the morning, my grandma texted me, and my grandpa had some medications called in. Their pharmacy is like 2 minutes away from me, but my grandma doesn't like to drive in town, and so that she asked me if I could bring them to her, and she said that it didn't need to be brought immediately. So I went ahead and I finished the puppies' breakfast bags, and I took the puppies' food to them, their dinners that I did yesterday and the breakfast that I did today. I went ahead and took them to my mom because my mom lives about 10 minutes away from my grandma and about 30 minutes away from me. So I was like, if I'm going to be on that side of the world anyway, might as well do that. I need to get around. I just got back from dropping the food off at mom's and grandpa's meds off with grandma. So I need to set the table up for JoJo's food. JoJo. JoJo, you don't want it? Is that good? Is that yummy, yummy? Is she a pretty baby? So after a long day of work, mom's dogs have 30 days of breakfasts and 30 days of dinners, and Joe has 30 days of breakfasts and 30 days of dinners. And now we have to deal with the rest. I will probably deal with them tomorrow, like bag them up tomorrow, because it's already 6 o'clock and I want to take a shower. But dinner has its own recipe, breakfast has its own recipe, and so does the extra. So I am about to, I know the ratio of items, of ingredients that went into this, and I need to just change the ratio to the extra ratio, and I will put it in the refrigerator, and I will use the measurements and actually dual measure out and put it in bags tomorrow because I am tired. So I am editing the video, and I was going to put like the crocheted stuff that I did that week in the video. However, that is a very, very long video, and I'm trying to keep them around 30 minutes. So, there wasn't really a good outro. So, here I am making one. Massive undertaking dog food week is. It literally is a week between buying the ingredients and cleaning. I still have a crock pot and a stock pot that I haven't cleaned. They're in the kitchen waiting for me. I ended up getting the new Shingrix. Is it Shingrix? The new shingles vaccine. And that hurts. My arm was just so sore from doing the work of dog food and sore from the shot that I just haven't finished those 2 pots. So I actually need to clean them. And it's Thursday. I have a market on Saturday. So, I need to post this video and get on that too. I'm wrapping up things for market. So, very, very busy. Very, very busy. But I hope you liked the video. Like, comment, share, all the YouTube things. Bye, guys.